are key in rooting out this cult in the Valley of Trials. But I fear they have further aims in our land. We have not seen the end of them. Your trials against the Burning Blade are finished, here in the valley. But I want you to report your findings. Go to the troll village of Senjin.
Sinister Strike.
Seek out Master Gadrin. Senjin village is east out of the valley, then right at the fork.
Yeah.
Tell Gadrin of the Burning Blade, and that they have reached the Valley of Trials. Discover from him if they have yet reached Senjin. Go, adventurer, and be swift. I fear the evil found in the Burning Blade Coven is but the herald of a larger threat.
Herald of a larger threat. See, I vendored everything, right? No, I did not. Healing pot. That's always good. And that's good. Go forth to victory. Let's see. I was never really fond of weddings because it's usually at a religious place and religion can go bad fast. And yes, it was on New World, but I'm stuck on a quest that needs a 10-man raid. Oh, yeah. It requires a guild, but I'm not in one. That's interesting that they actually have like, it's kind of like classic WoW. If you're kind of going for the more single player experience, I'd probably go for retail. Classic WoW is definitely more multiplayer minded. Like there's some groups, some group quests throughout the world, and more so at the end game, but a lot of the better gear and some quests are I lost my train of thought there. Happen during leveling. And yeah, definitely religions can definitely be a sensitive subject. That is for sure.
Excuse me, can you help me? I have a load of food here. I walked along the road and braved scorpids and spiders and worse. I brought the food to the Valley of Trials because I thought they needed it, and
also
I like
sucks
to
that
help
the
out.
quest is a main quest and has a weapon that I want.
Now I
Oh
have
wow,
to take it back to
that's actually kind of
Razor Hill,
surprising.
and I'm afraid of all the beasts along the way. Can you take it for me?
I know Final Fantasy XIV does have group quests, but it has like a auto queue group, and the content's usually easy enough that you can kind of pick it up. And they have a system where if they don't have a limit on how many times you can get battle res, just as long as there's a healer. So it's much more forgiving to new players. And that is definitely something that Final Fantasy XIV probably has the best thing going for it, is the community, and it's pretty friendly to new players. Pretty new player friendly.
Many of the hides we use come from Durotar tigers, adventure, blankets, armor, tents.
Retail WoW or new WoW, the newest version of WoW, probably a little less so, but again, the content is usually fairly easy in the beginning.
To cull the flock, so to speak. Our numbers grow, and our needs are beginning to overwhelm our stocks. I need more hides if I'm to prepare suitable goods for our people. Bring me 4 Durotar tiger furs, and I shall
Let's
reward you.
see, what is the
You can
guy
find them
telling
on the
us?
islands south of here.
Weighted throwing
Although
axe.
my eyes fail me, I still can see clearly enough. More often I must rely on my
vendored
alchemical
everything.
skills to aid me in magics that once came easily. But I refuse to take on an apprentice. No troll or orc worthy enough has ever come forward.
I mean, that told me to equip it,
Yes,
so
of course you are.
I don't know.
Of course you think you are. I need a few things. Will you get them for me? I need intact
We
Makrura eyes and
can
vials of
delete
crawler
that.
mucus. You can find them on any Makrura or crawler in Durotar. We shall speak again soon.
Your report comes at a bad time. The Burning Blade is not seen here in Senjin. But their evil has taken seed off the coast, on the Echo Isles. The orcs are friends of the Darkspear trolls. Honorable friends.
They have
want to
auto
help
join
the
for basic
orcs.
dungeons, but not for raid, and the quest is a raid. Oh, gotcha.
I hear the voice of my brother Minshina calling to the
get this so I'm talking over it. Yeah, Final Fantasy 14. They actually auto party you in a raid. So I mean, it's part of the what they call MSQ or main storyline. But they auto queue you for it, and actually they're starting to implement, and actually World of Warcraft is starting to do this too, is that you can go in with bots, so they're not actual people. So like if you're not feeling comfortable enough with the dungeon and you want to learn it first, you can go that option. And I don't believe the only downside is it takes a little bit longer, but you get the same gear. It's the same. It's effectively the same dungeon. So he's going to get that first. And I think World of Warcraft is starting to implement the same thing. Yeah, it's a good feature, I think. It allows you to kind of get your, dip your toes into the content, especially if you're timid about affecting others' gameplay. I like that too, because sometimes I like, let me see what this is all about first. Kind of get a heads up, and then I'll usually start just queuing with other people. Is this going to be challenging? Yeah, I should probably pay attention. This is going to get a little bit hectic here. Not hectic, but a little scary. They're one level higher than I am. Let's get food buff. And Classic WoW actually has a lot of nuances to it. A lot of kind of, not specialized knowledge. I'm trying to think of the word I'm thinking about. There's just a lot to it. And it's fun to learn, but it does have definitely a learning curve to it. And there's things that they're there, but they're not really highlighted in the game. It's like weapon skills. They don't really go into the calculation of how like swings hit, and there's like miss ratings and stuff like that. And what's the when you get parried in this game, the swing timer, which is how long it takes to attack a target naturally or with auto attacks, is actually reduced by like 30% every time you parry. So it doesn't really tell you that in this game. Keep missing my ranged attacks. Technique right there. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to range attack him as much as I can, while also leveling my thrown skill. So that way I don't take as much melee damage, at least ideally. And this guy's level 7. Give me just a second here. Okay, this guy's gonna help me kill it anyway. But I don't know anyone in guilds, and all the people in guilds are no-lifers, or just say no because they have to be part of the world events and guides. Yeah. That is definitely an issue in some aspects of World of Warcraft. There's a little bit of gatekeeping, and it's completely unnecessary in my opinion. Yeah, I'll kill this guy just because. And it's that, yeah, that's really frustrating. It's kind of like, the job market where, entry-level position needs 5 years experience. Yeah, it can really suck. And that's to me, and I've heard other people say this, so and I agree with their opinion, so it's not necessarily my own, can't think of the word, my own, conclusion. Yeah, it's like can I just enjoy the game, please? Yeah, and that's kind of where I'm at with games. I used to do like the hardcore, not the hardcore, but the hardest difficulty stuff. And I wasn't the best player, but I wasn't the worst either. And you get into a lot of, let's say, is it necessarily tryhards or sweaty gamers? And if you want to do that, go for it. But you also have to have the expectations of what guild you're in, right? It's something you kind of, or what players you, if you can control that, what players you play with. You know, if they just want to have the game, you know, and do well and enjoy the game, but not necessarily hyper optimize it. Yeah, tryhards. I find to some degree, you know, hyper optimizing the game it can be fun if that's what you're going for, but it also, I feel like, extracts out a little bit. It's a level 8. You should probably be careful with that. Let it pat unless it. Okay, I'm not liking that. I'm gonna run away. But yeah, it can be tough to kind of find a good group to be in, for sure. That's kind of the thing with MMOs, is they can be challenging in that way. Let's see, where's stealth? I want to have stealth. Let's get back in there. But I do like, so I guess let's see, let's see. Yeah, they can be hard depending on how you play them, and depending on how they're structured too. And they're kind of going, the MMOs are kind of going this way, I feel, in general, is they're kind of being an area where you can play single player, but the group content's there if you want it. Now, I don't think, you know, in your case there with New World was necessarily the way it's supposed to be, or following that trend. I gotta put stealth back on my stealth bar. On a whole, I think that's what MMOs are starting to follow, is that primarily single player, but if you want to do multiplayer content, is here. Yeah, kind of like Baldur's Gate 3, I suppose. I think Baldur's Gate is kind of primarily single player, but it does allow you the option if you want to do a group content, have a party of like 4 people. Actually, that's a game I need to start playing. I'd like to stream that at some point. I'm currently, probably when I'm done with Satisfactory, which is still going to be a little while, I may start streaming Baldur's Gate 3. I haven't decided yet what my next game is going to be. I think he's looting that. Form a line. Form a line, gentlemen. I've done it once or twice. It's okay. I did it with a friend that I knew. I don't know if I do multiplayer first, because I would go, because I haven't even played the whole story yet, obviously. But I'd want to play the story single player and just kind of take my own time with that. And then, you know, kind of want to have understanding of the game and the game mechanics a little bit more firmly. Then probably do a multiplayer game. Words, how do they work? Yeah, so we're out of here. So far, it's kind of funny with what you can do. Yeah, oh yeah, and I heard they actually had a recent update and added some new subclasses. I think one of them was like Arcane Archer or something like that.
The Horde would surely prevail if the Kolkha centaurs were to attack, but by preventing...
Oh, yeah, I think I did the same thing. I think I pulled the wrong lever and he got literally ejected into oblivion. I was like, oh no, what did I do?
Talk to me.
It was funny. Let's see. Under the water. Got the jerky, that's fine. Linen cloth is going to be important soon. All right, let's see. Yeah. It's like, no, I didn't mean it. Don't come back. Let's see. I'm not going to bother with malachite in my inventory. I'm just going to focus primarily. I have 20 slot bag. Yeah, I'm going to focus primarily on just getting back to level 18. Yeah, I've done, I don't know, maybe like half of Act 1. Like I get into the Goblin encampment. Let's see, some of the bosses in there are pretty tough. I remember let's see, I don't remember what he was. It's like a big, is he an orc? I can't remember. But he tries to push you off the cliffs. Because he's got like a huge knockback ability, so he tries to push you off the cliff. Stiletto. Look at the stiletto, because
How are you?
I think it was the red guy.
What you looking for?
But yeah, he tries to push you out. He's got this weapon that does a huge knockback. Wicked pain in the ass. But if you can, I think what I ended up doing is I ended up like kiting him with my mage or whatever. And then I had, oh, nice. It's pretty tough, actually. You kind of have to use everything at your disposal. Use line of sight, and like one of the things when the Goblin Priestess there, when you first get in there, you can like you can draw her to another room, and then, you know, if that's what you end up doing. But then you can like close the door, and then you can set up your melee characters in front of the door. So they can only funnel in a little bit at a time. So it is kind of a tactical game as well. In a sense, it kind of reminds me of XCOM and XCOM 2. XCOM 1 was a lot of fun. I really liked XCOM. Let's see, stiletto. Where the hell's the stiletto? Fishing supplies? A weapon merchant.
What you want?
Stiletto. Can I even afford that? Barely. It's not. It's 3 to 7. They're pretty good. Let me see if I can remember how to kind of like explain the game. You start with like basic soldiers, and you can level them up differently, and equipment with different gear, like assault rifle or a sniper, or one of them's like a juggernaut where it's attached to machines, kind of like a dreadnought, I guess you could say, from Warhammer 40k. Let's see, is this really worth the 4 silver, or can I just buy something on the AH? Oh, speaking of Baldur's Gate. Almost on cue. 2.1, 3.3, 3 to 7. It's not really worth the 4 silver.
Stay away from the voodoo.
Is that? Wait a minute. Bagnon's working all of a sudden. Interesting. We can turn off Baganator. Wherever it is. I won't worry about it right now. I'm not gonna get the stiletto. All right, man. Have a good night. Glad you were able to hop in, chat a little bit. Distract me from my unfortunate early demise. But take care. 5 a.m. Oh man, that's early.
How you doing, man? Later. Hello, man.
No, we don't want the haunted
Spirits be
meat.
with ya, man.
I appreciate it. I'll take anything you can send my way. Man, last two ones have been brutal. Hopefully I don't have any more bad... Well, I don't know if it's bad luck, but any more misfortunate events. See you later. All right. Oh, you can do a little bit of Peggle. Maybe? I don't want to do Peggle here. Could get distracted. Oh, what a long hike it is over here. It's just a pain in the ass. Oops. Oh, shit. See if we can get to level 10 tonight. That'd be pretty nice. Get back up to the double digits. We're already almost level 7. Oh man, dying at 59 would absolutely break me. Oh my god.
Yes? You have something to report? Well then, let's have it. We cannot allow the Burning Blade a foothold in Durotar. We must destroy them before their evil festers. I have undergone my own investigations and found that a Burning Blade warlock, the Goblin Fizzle Darkstorm, has camped within
Excuse
Thunder
me.
Ridge to the northwest. There he and his cultist minions spread chaos, find and defeat Fizzle, and bring me his dead claw. Led by Admiral Proudmoore, the humans of Kultiris encroached on Durotar, violating the Warchief's pact made with Jaina Proudmoore in order to defeat our command years ago. The human aggression was repelled and Tiragard Keep fell, but recently the Admiral's reserves, led by Lieutenant Benedict, have retaken the keep, and when we are... Age has rendered me useless in battle. Now, I make myself useful in other ways.
All right, train mining. Yeah, actually, I do want to stick with mining. Because I can get the +2 damage. That's actually going to be kind of important early game.
Loktar.
And let's get a mining pick.
I hear one comment about waterfowl, and you will be eating through a tube.
Okay. I don't know what I don't know what waterfowl. Oh. Oh, look at his name. Dwuck. I didn't know that was a thing. That might be a that's pretty fucking funny right there. Mining pick.
What could I help you with?
We are level 6, almost level 7.
Dabu.
Travel to tier card. Keep. Grind mobs along the way. Okay. I really got to start working on editing videos. Holy shit, I got such a backlog. I'm gonna make a video about Rested XP. I gotta make YouTube shorts. Yeah. Work. Should be able to kill level 7 pretty easily. Another video I might do is I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Let's think about it. Let's kill shit along the way, because that's what it tells me to do. As well get the grinding out of the way. Ooh. Thanks, Mr. Warlock. It's actually kind of strange this has come full circle. Hardcore WoW, the unofficial, got me started recording videos. Recording my, at least my gameplay. I didn't post them or anything. But they had death appeals. For shit, you know, if you got ganked or a server crashed or whatever. If you had video proof of it not being your fault, you could get a death appeal. It wouldn't count. Wait, why did this turn off? Oh, actually, that is kind of weird. And here I am now streaming hardcore. Ooh, Brit on the throne over there. Careful. Oh, I don't know if I want to. That's gonna be rough. Or Zalafil. Not a lot of people here. It's kind of unnerving. A little bit nervous about going in there by myself, because it can be pretty nasty. It can be really nasty. Move toward the second floor of the keep. Surprised there's not more people here, to be perfectly honest. Oh, there's one person. Who knows, maybe as I get up there, there'll be more people coming. We'll be fine. I got healing pots. Do I have them keybound? Yep. I'll be fine. Easy game. I have gouge. Get gouge. Put on my bars here. The respawns are getting, yeah, look at that. Do have healing pot, don't worry about this. I get like 25%, use pot. I stop and eat food afterwards. Okay, we'll eat food, we'll get food buff. And the ad might respawn again. Jeez, that shadow scared the shit out of me. Oh, this ad spawned again already. Hopefully I get food buff. It did not get food buff, unfortunately. Oh, that's right. You gotta be careful with that. I forgot about that. If you sit, if you get attacked while you're sitting, it's an automatic crushing blow. Oh, here, invite this guy, invite this guy. Okay, running. I don't think... Oh, okay, I guess I am attacking it. Hopefully this guy isn't going to get completely wrecked because they all just went back in. Jeez, the frickin' spawns of these are insane. All my friends are dead. Got this level 11 druid here. That's gonna help. See, make sure get up here safely. Why you left the guild invite? Alright, well, they don't know why you're leaving. Pull him out here. That is why you group up for this. This is deadly. Okay, we're good. That was a little sketch, but... Yeah, you can just... I did get it, right? Yes, okay. You can just jump off. Alright. On our way again. Now there's a lot of people here. All right. Oh. Over here. Okay. Ooh, a silver bar. That'll actually probably sell pretty good on the AH. Ooh. Surprised to see a druid such high level here, actually. Hey, I'm not complaining. Me with this quest. See. Oh, here's one. All right. I'm just going to need to grind a little bit. Oh, okay. Yeah. I guess they're done. So, you pal. Oh, to his defense, he probably didn't realize I was going to attack that. And now I'm reminded why I use thrown weapons. Let's see, we do this, then we go out to that island with the raptors, the trolls, and the tigers. Oh my. I'm gonna grind for a while, unfortunately. Actually, I should go kill those clackers over there, whatever, Kukra or whatever the hell.